Hi guys, Mal here from runout.tv. I hope you guys are all really good. I've got myself a new Logitech wireless mouse and I'm going to be testing that out. It's the first actually time I've used it with VP4, and as you can imagine, me using the mouse kind of doesn't really matter what type of mouse I've got, except for the fact that I love VP4 so much. So we'll have to see how this feels, and you know, judging by the looks of it, it looks feels pretty good off the first stroke, so I'm happy with that. Sorry I haven't done a video for a little while. I've got to be honest that unfortunately, hang on, I need to just quickly look at the settings here. Let's put that up just slightly. I haven't really been into it too much because obviously I won the World Championships, and to be honest I suffered from a little bit of an anticlimax, guys, to be honest with you. It was just one of those things that it was such a huge milestone in the game, and you guys probably think, no, it's just a tournament, but I've played this for so long, and I just never expected to achieve that, you know. So because obviously I don't know whether any you guys play the offline career mode, but what you'll find is that the actual computer players just perform so much better in the career mode at that particular tournament. So I think to actually win it was a real sort of amazing experience. But obviously today we're back into playing, and I can tell you, just as that first one goes down, statistically I'm up to just under 20% breaking runs, 7.94, which is all good. And if I can get the rankings up, I want to put career on hold, and oops, tournament, how do we do this? Rankings, here we go. I'm actually 8th after 4 events. I did win an event, so I managed to win another ranking event straight after winning the World Championships. Poor performance there, but I'm doing a lot better in this one. So, you know, I'm in the mix to have a really good finish. I think the best finish I ever managed was, I think, and I'm not 100% here, I think I finished 3rd. And that was on the other machine that I had. I could do with nicking this 7. Ooh, just missed him. That would have been ideal, but I didn't get it. Now I'm going to be struggling to get near. So anyway, oops, that was misjudged that one. But yeah, I want to give a shout out to Jordan, on his Formula JT channel. He's a nice lad. Check him out. Oh, 9 ball gone. So Pink Panther takes that one. He's a nice young fella. And I also want to recommend to you guys that you... Oh, for freak's sake. That was terrible. Bit of a foul up there. I also want to recommend that you guys check me out at twitch.tv/... Okay, try again. Excuse me. Twitch.tv/Mal255. That is my handle, and I do poker, I do pool, I do pretty much anything. And particularly shout out to Jeeves, who enjoys all of my work. It's nice to have someone who supports me, and you know, I do really appreciate it. He gives his time and enjoys what I do, and you know, it's a real nice feeling to have someone who enjoys that. So he's definitely one of my subscribers. I do have others who enjoy all my stuff, which is again fantastic. I can see this mouse is going to take a little bit of getting used to. It's not moving quite as loosely and as freely as my last one. These things are kind of imperfect, but I'm sure I'll adjust. I do tend to adjust quite quickly. I play a lot of the pool, so yeah, that pullback there is not quite as quick as I'm used to. I'm used to a more sort of sensitive mouse than that, but that's okay because the delivery itself is all about touch and feel, so that's okay. Right, just need to be careful on this black here. Make sure we don't do anything really silly there. So that goes down, and you pretty much know when that goes down that you're probably gonna be okay. So anyway, we're 3-2 down after a small lull in proceedings. What's that white? So do I go for the run out or do I go for the clear? I think I'll probably go for the 9, to be honest. And I've overcooked it. Oh God. That was a disappointment. It really was. It's going to go behind the 8 ball. That's really helpful, actually. So let's have a... We're going to go for this long 1 ball. And we got it. And that 7... Well, that's okay. Because again, we're not in perfect position, but if we just keep potting well, we should drop into good position shortly. Now here, playing this pocket speed, dead weight, and that's worked out well. That was always a problem. Now we need this to go past the 6 into the middle if it can make it. Oh, just. So we're going to cut this in. Now I did want that little nick, and unfortunately, well, that was about the best we could hope for, just to cut the pocket off a little bit and come round. It's been a struggle of a run out, but a good one. So to get 3-3 again, you're looking at when we potted that. It was in my mind when I potted that 1 ball. These are the types of run outs. It's going to be either sort of 4-2 or kind of a lot worse. Now look at the state of the board. We've got a lot of cluster, a lot of traffic. And again, I might actually go in off here when I pot this 1 ball, if I can get the jump. Well, it turns out in the end that I missed. Now that wants to slide past the 2, I'll be very happy. No, it hasn't. And depending on the split he gets, I'm not quite sure why he used the jump cue there, but and it came off the knuckle, so that worked out very well. So if I can spin this around, I might be able to come back out for the purple. And that's worked out well. And I can use the 7 here with a little bit of bottom. Might or might not have worked. It has worked. I think I've overhit this. Ooh. Might have got a bit lucky. This one, if I can hold here, this will be a great shot. Well, that worked out well. So 2 good clearances when I needed them. And we're 4-3 up in a race to 8. And we do get a ball down off the break, so we're looking for that 1 ball to finish nice. I don't think it has. So I think I'm going to aim for this cushion. So the idea here is that I don't want to leave a pot now, which I have done, so that's an error. And I've got away with it just. Now that is right in the jaws, so... Oh, I don't want to be behind that 5 ball. That's unlucky. Exactly there's fine, providing the 5 isn't there. So anyway, we're going to have a jump at it. Yeah, couldn't quite get past the 5. Hard to judge. So 4-4 after 8 racks with a new mouse isn't bad. That could be in. Oof. So we have a chance to extend our lead here with a couple of nice shots. Mainly it's a black to the 8. That's the thing to kind of think about here. I think I'm just going to hit a plain ball and let the white do the work. Every little roll it takes that way is helping me out. And we just need to edge it along, and that's going to be 5-3. So that's a timely error by the computer. There's never a good time to miss, but there's certainly a good time to receive one. Pretty much any time really, but when it's 3-4, if you're looking at a tied game or you're looking at a 5-3 win or 5-3 lead, you'd much rather have it at that point. The game can change just on a moment's genius or a moment's silliness. Looks like he's done well here though. Got back to 5-4, so it's a close game. And if he manages to put the double in, that looks like it's wide. There might be the chance of a combo here. I'm going to try. Oh, and I missed it. And I wasn't even on it. So the problem is I've now left a very easy run to that combo. And I think, yep, that's cost me the rack and it's now 5-5. So that's a bit of a disappointment. So unless that 2 goes down, which it is, look at that, how irritating is that? The whole rack was lying really, really nicely, but he has missed. So let's just get the white back in the middle of the table. That looks okay. Now let's have a look at it. The 6 does go. Just want to leave that angle to get up for the 7. And now we've got to think a little bit about how we're going to get up for the 8. I think pinching the pocket and just coming out that way is the best way. So I'm happy with that. Then we just need to roll down just with a little bit of side. And then hopefully take a 6-5 lead. All the ranking points are important. In the event that we won, the ranking event that we won came, I think I lost the second game. And I won, I think, 7 or 8 matches straight, possibly more, to win that ranking title. So that was a really, like, the first time I'd done that, which was great. So that, ew, look at that 5 ball's gone a bit awkward. So we can just play it safe. Now we need to hit this 7, but also keep the white moving like that. That's a great shot. Happy with that. Very happy with that. So getting to 7-5 would be a great lead to have. Bit straight on that ball. Pretty much just have to play it a bit safe here, but this is going to be all about lining it up right. Drop. Oh, it's just made it. And then we need a good 9 here. And we got it. And it's 7-5. Fantastic. Oh, and there goes the white. That's not a good time to do it. So that white ball needs to get past that 2. And that's not a good shot. But it's gone. So you'd expect now it to be 7-6. Barring a desperate error, which, to be fair, would be a sad way to win the game. I'd rather win the game than be gifted it. Now, do I go for this or do I give it away? I'm going to pass, I'm going to regret it. Well, that's not the worst thing in the world. Right, so I've got the first one, and this one I'm now going to play safe. And that's a terrible shot. So it could be could be 7-7. Seven all. And the white's in, and he's pushing. Now this time I can't really afford to give him a shot, so Didn't want to leave the jumper. I might have done. No, I haven't. So first chance to me, and I'm going to really try and get into it. Oh, I got it. And I think I've given myself a real chance. So that's a good shot now. How do we get onto the 5? Do we risk hitting it? I think I've got to go around the world, you know. That looks a good shot. So we now need to have a look. We need to take our time here. We need to have a look and see, does the 5 go into that pocket? And we can see that it does. So the shot therefore very much is getting down to it. Now this is a bit of a dodgy one. Got it. Now we need to hit the 9 full in the face. And that looks good. So what I'm going to try and do here, try and be a bit fancy and move the 9. I'll do. Just roll this in, no silly mistakes. And then we've got a long 9 into the corner for the match. And there it goes. Fantastic. So very close game, everybody. Let's just have a look and see what that means for the game. Pro with the show, we've got Louis, Big Wave, both good players. The Yeti, Iron Mike, Curly GQ, the Dazzler Freewheeler who beat me. And then in my section, we are playing next. We've got Matt Cra, and we're waiting for the loser of that round. So great stuff. We're in the last 16, and thank you for watching, guys. Always nice to be back, and enjoy the video.